Great white shark, the terror of the ocean. The ocean covers 70% of the Earth, home to creatures both majestic and mysterious. Deep beneath the waves lurks a predator that strikes fear throughout nature. Beneath the surface, the great white shark, Carcharodon carcharias, emerges. The ocean's apex killer, a symbol of power and evolutionary perfection. With a tall dorsal fin and a powerful tail, it can reach speeds of 56 km/h, a born athlete of the sea, ready to strike in a split second. With a tall dorsal fin and a powerful tail, it can reach speeds of 56 km/h, a born athlete of the sea, ready to strike in a split second. When a tooth breaks, another from the rows behind moves forward to replace it, like a deadly conveyor belt, ensuring the jaws remain ever perfect. Their teeth are coated with fluorapatite, an extremely hard, acid-resistant compound that prevents decay, a masterpiece of evolution. They inhabit temperate and tropical oceans worldwide, with major populations found in South Africa, Australia, California, Mexico, and New Zealand. South Africa, especially Seal Island and False Bay, is the capital of great whites, where dense seal colonies provide a rich energy source. Their hunting strategy: hide deep below, then burst upward at incredible speed. A sudden strike from the shadows leaves prey no time to react. With explosive force from below, great whites perform a breaching attack, launching their entire bodies out of the water to seize prey. One precise, devastating bite. A great white's bite force is estimated to be 4,000 times stronger than a human's. This is pure instinct for survival, a vital mechanism that keeps seal populations healthy by removing the weak and the sick. Beyond hunting, they migrate thousands of kilometers each year, from cold, nutrient-rich waters to warmer breeding grounds. California and Mexico's Isla Guadalupe are key gathering spots, offering scientists rare opportunities for observation. Each encounter provides invaluable data, helping us understand their behavior, migration patterns, and ecological role. Cage diving allows safe close-up observation, revealing the intelligence and curiosity of this often misunderstood predator. Ironically, the same waters they hunt in are where humans go for recreation, leading to unwanted encounters. Most attacks are cases of mistaken identity, when sharks confuse humans for seals. After one bite, they often swim away. In nature, they play a crucial role in maintaining balance. Great whites regulate seal and large fish populations, preserving oceanic order. Without them, seal numbers would explode, smaller fish would decline, and marine ecosystems would collapse. The great white is nature's shield. Yet paradoxically, they are now endangered. The IUCN lists the great white shark as a vulnerable species requiring urgent protection. The brutal shark fin trade, driven by the demand for shark fin soup, has pushed this magnificent species to the brink of extinction. An estimated 100 million sharks are killed each year, an unsustainable toll that is devastating oceans worldwide. But amid the darkness of destruction, a glimmer of hope emerges from the very people who once feared them most. When a young great white became stranded, the local community rallied together, a race against time to save a life. On land, the shark's own weight can crush its gills, causing suffocation. Water is essential for its survival. Bucket by bucket, every effort was made to return the predator to its true home, the ocean. This extraordinary act marked a shift in human perception, a growing realization of the need to protect sharks. With the help of authorities and a small boat, hope was rekindled for this struggling creature. Dragging it gently across the sand, back to deeper waters, a tense yet compassionate rescue. The decisive moment. The shark is released. It must swim on its own, forcing water through its gills to breathe again. And it does. Returned to the ocean, this shark carries with it a story of human unity and compassion for the natural world. Alaska. The struggle for survival in the wilderness. There is a place on Earth that still preserves its raw, majestic beauty, a land of extremes. That place is Alaska, often called America's last frontier. Spanning more than 1.7 million square kilometers, Alaska is the largest state in the United States, a vast world of ice and towering mountains. Here, massive mountain ranges rise into the sky, including Denali, the tallest peak in North America at 6,190 meters, standing like colossal sentinels. The landscape is a blend of endless taiga forests and frozen tundra. Thousands of glacial lakes glitter like jewels beneath the sunlight. In winter, temperatures can drop below -40 degrees Celsius. Yet when night falls, Alaska unveils one of the most spectacular light shows on Earth, the Northern Lights. Amid such harsh conditions, life persists. Herds of caribou migrate across the snow-covered plains in search of scarce food. And hidden in the forest, a solitary predator lurks, the lynx. With its thick coat and oversized paws that work like snowshoes, it is perfectly adapted by nature to hunt and survive in this frozen kingdom. This majestic stage hosts diverse survival stories. The moose, the largest member of the deer family, searches for food in the snow. With its massive antlers, it reigns as king of the northern forest. Even the smallest creatures must endure. The gray squirrel, tireless and determined, scurries across the deep snow to forage and store food, preparing for the long winter ahead. Yet no animal symbolizes the strength and beauty of the Arctic more than the polar bear, the true ruler of the ice. Equipped with thick fat and an insulating coat, it is built for survival in this frozen realm. The polar bear's favorite and most important food is the seal. The polar bear's favorite and most important food is the seal. Their very existence depends on sea ice, the platform where they hunt, rest, and raise their young. Along Alaska's coastal waters lies another rich ecosystem. The drifting ice floes provide safe havens for seals. They rest, bask in the sun, and remain alert for hidden dangers beneath the waves. But below the deep blue water, an apex predator rises, the killer whale, or orca. Masters of intelligence and hunting, they dominate the ocean. They have spotted a lone Weddell seal on an ice floe. A hunt is about to begin. The orcapod demonstrates astonishing teamwork, relying on perfect coordination. They employ a remarkable technique known as wave hunting. With clever precision, they swim together toward the ice, creating waves that crack and destabilize the floe, where the seal clings desperately. Terrified, the seal scrambles higher onto the shrinking ice. But that is not enough to escape the hunters. With seasoned expertise, the orcas launch a second assault. Charging together at high speed, they generate a massive artificial wave. The surge smashes into the ice, sweeping the unlucky prey into the freezing water. Once in the water, the hunt enters its final stage. The pod works together to isolate and overpower the seal. In Alaska, life and death are inseparable, an unforgiving yet perfectly balanced cycle, composing the wild symphony of the last frontier. The ruthless predators of the ocean. The ocean, the cradle of life, vast and majestic. Its surface may appear calm, but beneath lies a world in constant turmoil. Hidden here is an incredibly diverse ecosystem, from vibrant coral reefs to the most mysterious creatures on Earth. Coral reefs are home to thousands of fish species, creating a vivid portrait of nature's harmony. The octopus, the master of disguise in the sea. Its skin can change color and texture in an instant to blend with its surroundings. The symbiotic relationship between clownfish and sea anemones is one of the most iconic images. A special mucus layer protects the clownfish from the deadly tentacles of the anemone. Sea turtles, the ancient travelers, have existed since the time of the dinosaurs. They spend nearly their entire lives wandering through the ocean. Yet beneath this serene beauty lies a relentless hunt. Life and death are an inevitable part of nature's law. And here, the apex predator of the seas emerges, the great white shark, a perfect killing machine evolved over millions of years. With hundreds of razor-sharp serrated teeth and a sense of smell that can detect a single drop of blood from kilometers away, they are the terror of the ocean. Tiger sharks are also formidable hunters. Known for their indiscriminate diet, they are willing to swallow almost anything in their path. Their power and agility are proof of the incredible adaptations needed to survive in the harsh underwater world. Seals, intelligent and playful marine mammals. They often gather in groups to frolic and communicate with each other. However, that playfulness can be cut short at any moment. Great whites often ambush prey from below at terrifying speed. This moment shows the fragility of life in nature, where the boundary between hunter and prey is razor thin. A successful strike, a brutal yet vital act to maintain balance within the ocean's ecosystem. The victor earns a meal, and the cycle of life continues. Nothing is wasted in the wild. But sharks are not the only rulers. Another force, smarter and more organized, reigns over the cold seas. Killer whales, or orcas, are in fact the largest species of dolphin on the planet. They possess exceptional intelligence and complex social bonds. Orcas live and hunt in family pods, where knowledge and experience are passed from generation to generation. They can communicate with complex sounds and coordinate to carry out astonishing hunting strategies. A massive pod of dolphins is on the move. Their speed and synchronization create a rare, majestic, natural spectacle. Yet they too are targets of cunning predators. The orca pod begins its hunt. By coordinating, they isolate one dolphin from the group, turning it into a lone, vulnerable target. This is not just a race of speed, but also a battle of wits, where the pod strategy is applied with perfection. A powerful strike sends the prey flying into the air. This is both an effective attack and a way for orcas to teach the young hunting skills. Their seamless coordination reveals the remarkable intelligence and social cohesion of this species. The hunt continues. Orcas do not give up easily. They persist until the prey is exhausted. Every member of the pod has a role, from driving and attacking to teaching the next generation. A lone dolphin stands no chance against the strength and intelligence of an entire orca family. In the waters off Argentina, a group of orcas has developed a unique hunting skill found nowhere else in the world. They wait for their favorite prey, young seals, to wander near the shoreline during high tide. The technique of intentional stranding requires precise calculation of timing, speed, and angle of attack. This skill is not instinctive but learned, and only a few orcas worldwide can master it. A spectacular lunge. The orca uses its own body weight to slide on the waves and seize its prey right on the beach. After catching its prey, it must skillfully retreat back into deeper water. A single mistake could leave it stranded forever. The struggle for survival never ends. This is the eternal law of the ocean, a world both breathtaking and unforgiving.